For the next 20 odd minutes, I will be unpacking headline-grabbing events within and beyond our borders. Many thanks for tuning in to the midweek edition of Primetime News. I'm Michael Madimba. In the lead tonight, President Dr. Hage Geingoob's health has been subject to scrutiny in recent weeks after he revealed he was taking time off official duties to prioritize his health following discovery of cancerous cells in his body. SWAPO Vice President Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah has reassured the nation that President Dr. Hage Geingob is in good spirits, receiving medical attention, and will continue to conduct the business of the party and government while giving necessary priority to his treatment.
This follows an announcement by the presidency last week that Geingob has been diagnosed with cancer. Following the result of an annual medical examination he underwent on 8 January 2024, Nandi Ndaitwah in a media statement on Wednesday said, "We as a party and indeed the people of Namibia are honored by the trust and transparency with which Geingob has continued to lead our party. We salute him for his exemplary leadership in taking the nation into confidence even in matters of personal nature." She called on the entire leadership rank and file of the party to continue to stand in solidarity and unity as the party extends its best wishes to Geingob for a speedy and full recovery. Daniela Isaacs reporting for Primetime News.
Now, Chairperson of the National Youth Council in the Oshikoto region, Martin Antindi, has encouraged grade 11 learners who passed to pursue grade 12 to increase their chances at tertiary institutions. From the Oshikoto region, our reporter Gabriel Thomas filed this piece.
Antindi told Nampa in an interview that grade 11 learners with 3C symbols or more in their subjects should continue to advance subsidiary studies. Antindi urged learners not to rush into courses that are not related to the careers they want in the future, but to pursue AS level if they meet the requirements. He said grade 11 candidates who achieve 20 points and above in at least 5 subjects may qualify for degree and diploma courses at higher learning institutions. Antindi further encouraged young people to center their lives around education, stating that education is increasingly the gateway to numerous opportunities. Sylvia Shandali reporting for Primetime News.
Moving on. Popular Democratic Movement leader Mark Henry Venani has urged the Minister of Agriculture, Water and Land Reform to modernize maize production for self-sufficiency. Venani said Namibia imported approximately 82,000 tons of maize in 2023 alone. Venani added that these reports only indicate a mere 42% harvest projected for 2023-24 harvest season, leaving almost 60% of Namibia's white maize needs unmet. Our reporter Sawi Al-Siku filed this report.
In a media statement issued on Monday, Venani said Namibia imported approximately 82,000 tons of maize in 2023 alone. He said with reports of a mere 42% harvest projected for 2023-2024, leaving almost 60% of white maize needs unmet, it's time to move beyond rhetoric. Venani proposed drought-tolerant maize variants since crops hold the key to mitigating climate risks and reducing harvest failures, a common plight in sub-Saharan Africa. He emphasized the urgency of the matter, reminding the ministry of the nearly 580,000 Namibians facing acute food insecurity. He stated their plight is not a statistic, it's a call to action. Venani added that the Popular Democratic Movement believes mechanization and modernization are not just promises but cornerstones of a food-secure future. The PDM leader said investing in modern maize technologies would not only fill empty plates but also create robust value chains and jobs. Salima Shimwefeleni Masipa for Primetime News.
From the Kavango East region to the Oshana region, where a total of 213 municipal account holders have benefited from the Ondangwa Town Council's debt relief program that began in October last year. The 12-month program is set to conclude in September this year, following the council's announcement that residents owe a total of 85 million Namibian dollars in municipal services.
Council, during its ordinary council meeting last year in July, they passed a resolution to waive off the full interest rate to all the account holders who settle their principal debts 100%. So the consumers who could settle their debts within the period of 12 months, that ranged now from October 2023 to September 2024, they will benefit from that initiative of having the interest rate waived of 100%. So to date, looking at the period of 3 months, October to December last year, we have seen around 213 account holders who benefited from this initiative. The initiative is ongoing and until September this year, and it's applicable to all the account holders classified as domestic, commercial, non-profit organizations, community-based organizations, churches, private institutions. However, it's not applicable to government offices, agencies, including the state-owned enterprises. So to this end, I would like to encourage our ratepayers or all the people with accounts with Ondangwa Town Council to settle their principal debts in order to benefit from this interest-free initiative.
Stay tuned for the top roundup. Welcome to the Primetime Biz segment, your leading source for all things business and economics. Now, farmers in the Omusati region are looking forward to a bumper harvest this year as they adopt new ways of farming aided by modern technologies to cultivate their fields. The Ministry of Agriculture, Water and Land Reform through the Namibia Agricultural Mechanization and Seed Improvement Project procured tractors, boom sprayers, seed planters and weeding machines to aid farmers in the region. These technologies have been praised by farmers, citing their efficiency, flexibility and affordability. Our producer Josephina Simeon is currently on the ground with the ministerial team assessing the strides the program has made in the region and brings us this insert.
My name is Jason Shiweda. I am very pleased and thankful for the government tractor that came and plowed for me this year because they have reasonable prices and the area plowed was big. I am also very happy with the manner in which the tractor driver conducted himself. He is well trained. Thank you to the government. My name is Kandora Salitil. I am a tractor driver in the Omusati region. I have helped plow many homestead fields this year. Many households are very happy with this initiative of government tractors in the Omusati region because they have come to assist the community members with their reasonable pricing, and many are able to afford to plow their entire fields. Before, there were very few tractors in the area. But with this government initiative, the government tractors are assisting.
My name is Esteria Mwanyengapo. We used to plant by hand, but when we heard of the government initiative to lease out planters, we went to the regional office and were told the planter can plant mahangu and beans. The planter is easy and convenient to use.
Many thanks to my producer Josephina for this informative piece. That's all I had for tonight's top segment. Stand by for your sports update on Sport Planet. But first, as a quick look at tomorrow's weather prospects. Welcome to Sport Planet, the segment for all things sport in action. Ghana have sacked coach Chris Hughton after they crashed out of the Africa Cup of Nations in the group stages. The Black Stars slumped to a 2-1 defeat by Cape Verde in their opening match, and Ivory Coast then drew with Egypt and Mozambique and were eliminated from Group B on Tuesday due to the results of other matches. Houghton, the former Tottenham defender, Newcastle and Brighton manager, was named Ghana coach in February 2023. The Federation, in a statement seen late Tuesday, read, "The Ghana Football Association wishes to announce that Chris Houghton has been relieved of his duties as head coach of the senior national team with immediate effect." The Executive Council has also taken a decision to dissolve the technical team of the Black Stars. The Ghana Football Association will, in the coming days, provide a roadmap on the future direction of the Black Stars. Ghana, who reached the World Cup quarterfinals in 2010, also went out of the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations in the group stages. Moving on to some tennis. Australian tennis ace Nick Kyrgios says the prospect of life after tennis now excites him as he takes to the commentator's box for the Australian Open. The Australian former world number 11 has taken time off from the professional circuit due to injury, filling in his time by working at the Australian Open for Eurosport. Earlier today, he wrote in the Australian newspaper The Age that he is now seriously considering retirement. The lanky player added, "He's at a crossroads in his career and has reached a point where life after tennis is a prospect that excites him." His words come hours after he conducted his first on-court interview of the Australian Open on Tuesday night, speaking to 24-time Grand Slam winner Novak Djokovic. Stay tuned for your sports roundup. This is where I wrap it for tonight. Catch me again on the morrow for the Thursday Primetime News Edition. Remember to follow the on-screen prompts so you don't miss out on developments within and beyond Namibia's borders. Otherwise, from myself, Michael Medimba, and the entire production crew behind the scenes, it's adios.